Hi guys, welcome back to another video for Herbal Healing's channel. On today's video, we're going to be discussing grounding. We're going to be talking about the benefits that we can get from doing this technique and also different ways that we can accomplish this in a timely and easy manner. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I can't wait to hear from you. So grounding in itself is an amazing practice to do. It is recommended to do daily by some people, or you can just do it when you are feeling like you need to realign yourself, find yourself back into your body. If you're having a really stressful day with work, kids, family, friends, no matter what it is, it's a really nice way to bring yourself back. This technique is also especially good for people who deal with anxieties and stress, and especially trauma. When we have trauma, we can tend to have really vivid flashbacks, and when we come back to, we find ourselves stressed, anxious, or just not feeling okay. So when we use these different grounding techniques, it really helps us to find ourselves again, to balance out our minds, and to really just feel calm and content again, and realize where we are, who we are, and what we are doing. So this first technique I'm going to be discussing is one that we will be doing out in nature. So this entails you to go out and find a spot, either in a park, in the bush, on the beach, in your backyard, on an oval, anywhere where you can be standing on the earth's platform. We don't want to be on any concrete or a road or anything that is man-made, because the whole practice is really about us connecting back to our roots within the earth. So once we have chosen the area that we want to practice this technique in, the next thing you're going to want to do is simply take off your shoes and socks. We want to have bare feet. Walk into this plane, this area. We want to have equal weight on both of our feet. We want to breathe in through the nose and out the mouth. This is the controlled breathing technique that I have touched on pretty much all of my videos. And so what we're going to now do is just continue breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Whilst you are breathing, please feel free to scrunch in your toes, really feel the earth underneath your feet. Because what we are actually doing is we are receiving the earth's energies within our feet. Now, our hands and our feet are the gateways for us receiving and giving out a lot of our energies. So now what we are doing is we're trying to ground ourselves, really. So it really speaks for itself. We're receiving these energies. We are balancing our minds and our bodies back to earth and back to where we are. What I like to do as well is I will find a nice tree and I'll place both of my hands up onto the tree, because it is another one of Earth's beings, and I'll place my hands and I'll just continue breathing in and out. I do like to do this because I stand up through this grounding technique, but if you are sitting down, please feel free to put your hands on either side and place them into either, the dirt, the soil, sand, whatever natural form you are sitting on. And just place them down, and if you are sitting down, just make sure you do have a straight back, your shoulders are slightly back, and you're feeling a little bit of a stretch as we breathe, because we want to have an open chest through this controlled breathing technique. So what we're going to do, we want to do a minimum of 10 breaths. But please feel free to do this as long as you want to, as long as it takes for you to feel like you are level-headed again, that you are back inside of your body. Just continue breathing, and what you're doing, you are getting the earth's vibrations to come back into your body. You may not feel it, but trust me when I say that it is working. So this is my favorite technique. I love going out in nature and just being one with the earth again. So this is a great technique that I personally really enjoy. So the next technique I'm going to be discussing is one that you can do when you can't go out into nature. You are at home looking after kids or doing something that you can't leave from. You're just having a bit of a moment, and it's a temporary thing, and you know that it will go. You can be at the office, on public transport, wherever it may be that you just cannot get out into nature. So what this technique entails is basically what you want to do is you want to be seated, or you can stand up. It's really up to you, however you are at that time. But what you want to do is you want to rest your shoulders back, straighten up your back. You want to open up your chest, because we are going to be doing those controlled breaths. So as you are, you're going to breathe in the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're doing so, what you are going to be doing is you're going to be observing where you are. So this entails you to just be observing the areas of the room, the bus, the train, wherever you are. You're just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can even, in your mind, think about, where you are, the location, who you are, and what you're doing. You're just reminding yourself, just a nice subtle reminder. You don't have to do this. You can just breathe and observe where you are. You want to have equal weight on your feet, so you are level and you are steady. You can also find a shape that is around you. And when you are looking at this shape, what you're going to do is you're going to use your breath with the shape. So as you are breathing in through your nose, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be breathing in, and your eyes are going to be going up and around. Then when you breathe out, you're going to be going down and around. So it's going to be breathing in, up and around, breathing out, down and around. This is good with circular shapes, but if you can't find anything and it does have angles, you can still use those. There is no reason for you not to be able to use these shapes. So this one is a great technique to use when you are, crammed at work or in other scenarios as such. So the final technique I am going to quickly discuss is one that you probably prefer to do when you are alone. It's really up to you how comfortable you are with yourself and the people around you. So what you're going to do is you're just going to be looking up. We want to maintain this position that I have set in the other techniques. So, straight back, shoulders down, open chest, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. But they're going to be intermittent breaths because you're going to be speaking. So when you're speaking, what you're going to be saying is stuff along the lines of your name, your age, your occupation, what you are doing in this exact moment, and where you work, all of these different things about yourself. So for me, I would say, my name is Carly Mortimer. I am 24 years old. I am an aromatherapist. I am recording a video to help others. I am in my home office, and I know who I am, and I will get to where I want to be. So this technique can also be done in a mirror, and this is great because what you're actually doing is you're kind of tricking your brain to think that you are saying this to another person. You are actually just getting it out there. And it works really well, especially if you're waking up and you're feeling anxious and you feel like you've got a massive day ahead of you. Saying this really, really prepares you, and it's something so simple, so easy. You just think, why would I even waste my time? Because it sounds too good to be true. But trust me when I say this does work amazingly. And please feel free to do further research in all of these techniques and just grounding in general, because you will find there is so much information from a lot of respected people within their fields. So back to this technique. So you're either looking in a mirror, you're just looking at a wall or out into space, wherever you are, and you're just going to repeat what your objectives are, whatever your anxieties are. So if you're forgetting who you are, you want to say who you are. If you're feeling like you're not succeeding in what you want to be succeeding, you tell yourself you are succeeding, you're going to get there. And this one is just a really fantastic, quick and easy one to do. Now it is up to you whether you want to do this daily or just when you feel like you need to. But I do recommend you guys just get on board, give it a go, let me know what you think. Can't wait to hear back from you guys. Please feel free to check out all of our socials on our online store, which is www.herbalincentive.com. We do stock a small range of stress relief and anxiety remedies. And then we also have a look at our socials, which we have Instagram, Facebook, and our email. Instagram is herbal_incentive, and so is the Facebook. And then our email account is herbal.incentive@gmail.com. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Please subscribe and stay in touch to see what we have in store for the next few weeks. I can't wait to share it all with you, and I hope you have a really, really beautiful day.